What is up, people? Matt here. So we've done the good game and we've done the bad game. Now it's time to do the ugly. So my most disappointing game in 2014. A lot of people won't be surprised by the game I name. In fact, some people will definitely agree with me, and some people might even say it was a bad game, not just necessarily a disappointing game. However, I didn't necessarily have as many problems as other people. So my disappointing game for 2014 was Battlefield 4. Let's get it out. Let's get the big elephant in the room out of the way. It was such an unfinished, broken, buggy mess. Okay. The story, some of it just felt rushed. The multiplayer especially felt rushed, especially when it wasn't even working. I got it fairly late, so I was kind of getting it when all the problems were starting to be solved. But for people that bought it when it first came out, I understand that it was just completely atrocious to play. Yeah, as I said, the story really was not interesting whatsoever. I think it was probably a bit better than Battlefield 3 story, but compared to the Bad Company stories, it just has nothing on them. I thought it was going to be a next generation Battlefield game, and it really didn't feel like that. Whether it's because it was also on the older platforms as well, so it was cross-gen. It was a cross-gen game, so maybe they had to hold back the next-gen versions of it or something like that. I don't know, but it just didn't feel like the next Battlefield experience that it should be. I mean, DICE even said that they weren't gonna like release expansions until the multiplayer in Battlefield 4 was fixed. Yeah, they didn't release the expansions until it was fixed, but then they announced the beta for Battlefield Hardline, which is kind of a bit of a like, it's a bit naughty really, because a lot of people just want to play Battlefield 4, and instead they were busy working on the beta for the next Battlefield game that will most likely be a buggy, unfinished, rushed mess. So yeah, Battlefield 4 was just disappointing. It wasn't necessarily a bad game, it was just very disappointing, and I don't think it met anybody's expectations, to be honest. Not good enough, to be honest. It just wasn't good enough. Let's hope they do a okay job with Star Wars Battlefront, because if they don't do a good job with that, I think it might just, everyone's just going to be like lining up at our office with pitchforks and torches, and they're going to want blood. So yeah, most disappointing game in 2014, it's got to be Battlefield 4 for me. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will definitely see you on the next video. Bye now.